Yo, what's up, y'all? I want to start this episode off by saying it's hot as hell, and
You know
I
that
want
song
to.
Heat Wave? Who made that song?
I don't
It's
got
a
my
heat
phone.
wave.
That is a good song.
Something in my
What's the fun?
heart. I don't know. I can't.
I'm in solidarity with all the ocean animals. You've been seeing all the animals like the fish and the sharks. They're acting
Solidarity.
crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't see that.
But man, they got
Heat
wet.
Wave by Martha and the Vandellas.
There you go. Shout out to Martha, man.
Shout out to them. It must have been hot that day too. She was like, you know what?
Nah, bro. Like the sharks been like coming up in more shallow water. Whales like the orcas or whatever, they've been like hitting propellers on boats and shit like that. Like it's been kind of like a sea lion the other day actually attacked these people.
So
like in
shit
June.
just kind of getting.
The water hot, bro.
Is Jesus coming back?
No, the water is hot. It is. They saying the cactus are dying in Phoenix.
Because it's that hot?
It's that hot, bro.
God damn. And they be in the desert comfortably.
They're made for the desert.
Yeah, it's the hottest shit recorded, man. Maybe global warming is real. Maybe that's why.
No maybes.
That's why everybody trying to get out of here. They gonna leave us here and let us. Well, I guess I feel like black people, we gonna figure it out.
Well,
you know,
you know that the aliens are here.
They announced that it's been aliens since the 30s or something like that. And I mean that makes sense because it's like everything that like where there's smoke, there's fire.
Okay.
I'm a big believer in that. You know, I've been saying it. I've been an old soul since I was little, but I always feel like where there's smoke, there's fire, and it's like people don't just be making shit up. It be based off a true story. Shout out to 2 Chainz. You know what I'm saying?
True. You said it's too good. It's too accurate. Too many stories.
And we gotta know. If you know anything, you know you don't know nothing.
Right. Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? So if it's just like, if we still participate in the government that killed Kennedy,
sheesh.
It's, you know what I'm saying? It's just like
a lot of people.
It's a lot of corruption out here. It's a lot going on. So I mean, I don't know what the aliens are doing.
Yeah, what are the aliens doing?
Like, what if the aliens was white people?
Or what if we was the aliens? That would make more sense.
Why they treated us? I don't know. Yeah.
No, not even why they treated us.
But we here first.
We're interstellar. Yeah. We were just watching.
So we just came down here and we just inhabited Earth. That would make sense. That would make sense.
We were just talking about the dudes. He was talking about the people in the Amazon, and they was traveling back to Spain using the stars. What you mean?
Yeah.
Space is the place. Shout out to Sunrise. Space is the place. If y'all never seen that, do your Googles.
Go back.
Do your history.
Niggas been making good movies and shit, but that do make more sense that we would be aliens. But I mean, I don't know if our potential group would be, but somebody original being aliens wouldn't throw me off. But like I say, it's people living in the Amazon to this day.
Mississippi, but
yeah, I mean, clearly we would have did. I don't know. I feel like I don't know.
That's hella funny.
But they said it's the 1930s too, though. So I don't know. Who knows?
True.
Who knows? Who knows anything anymore?
To be honest. Like I said, the oceans are boiling. Who cares? You know what I'm saying?
I'm just glad I'm in the Midwest, man. Everybody gonna move here. St. Louis gonna be cracking. What if in 20 years, like everybody had to move?
I mean, that's what's gonna happen. Like, New York is gonna be underwater.
That's what they saying. Wade don't believe it. He was saying something like the sediment. I'm like, all right.
I mean, whatever.
Shit, it's a lot of sediment under the water. You know what I mean? Shit could be underwater.
Whole Grand Canyon used to be underwater.
With polar caps, man. But you know, hopefully,
Missouri used to be underwater. You know what I mean? But that was the geology. I mean, when you'd like the caverns and all that other stuff, hell was ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Come on, man.
True. Why would it be a cavern if it ain't underwater?
Man. Come on, man.
Sheesh.
Let's talk about it.
We just be walking around and then motherfuckers just eating popcorn and shit.
Well, I guess welcome to the show. I started us off.
Yeah, we took a turn. They usually they be on some different.
But in solidarity with the animals in the ocean, just letting y'all know, don't come for the souls.
Who is that? Who's some of the aliens?
No, the whales and sharks and shit.
I
ain't gonna be in the water no way, but you know.
Right. And see, and that's something too. That's a disclaimer. Stop doing stuff we ain't got no business doing. Y'all know who we is. Some people be doing shit. You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense to people like us. Let them do that. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
If y'all hear about Tadell that fell off in the ocean or something, go do y'all research. Somebody had kidnapped me or something. Real. Yeah, I ain't never. If I fall off some shit, Tadell don't never.
You might go out, but I know some ways you're not going out.
It's gonna be chicken or something normal or some shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's not gonna be that for sure.
That's hella funny, bro. That's hella funny, man. Oh man, but man, we just watched that Who Cloned Tyrone. Well, I watched it for the second time.
Yeah, man. Instant classic, bro.
Instant classic, bro.
It's like the Black Westworld. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if HBO gonna sue them or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
and part of it got me thinking, hey, shout out to Jamie, man. Hope Jamie Foxx make a full recovery, bro. Yeah. Jamie Foxx, if you a millennial, he done so much for us. You know what I'm saying? It's so much appreciation that we haven't even been able to express. And during this time when bro been hurt or whatever was going on,
yeah,
it's been heavy on my heart, bro. We grew up. I love Jamie Foxx, bro. Jamie Foxx, something happened to bro. I might tear up.
So
bro.
No, that's a good point. I'm glad. Jamie
get to have his shining moment again.
And this was a award-winning movie to me. You know, it's not gonna win no major awards because it was too real. But man, like
this is one of the best black movies. This is like Friday. It's up there with Friday.
I'll say this: we talk a lot about like we talked about Ja Morant and people having like the black archetype. Mm-hmm. And you know what I mean? Like, and that's what that movie was really talking about, like the archetypes that we like play into. The characters. And are they archetypes that we're programmed into? And that's kind of what I take away from it is that, like, you know, how much, and Westworld talks about this too, how much free will do we actually have?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and
it's hard even when you try, like, I'm in a stage of my life where I'm striving to build new habits, you know what I'm saying? To like grow in certain areas, strengthen areas that I'm weak in. And it's so, do you know how hard it is to not eat a snack? Or how just that's something as small as that, you know what I'm saying, that you just get trained to do.
It would be Pop-Tarts in my house right now if I wasn't trying to grow as a person.
Like, you know how easy it is to just turn on the TV if you know what I mean? And so then the prototypes, you think about grandma just sitting down watching TV, drinking Pepsi. You know what I'm saying? There's hella people grandma. Y'all don't even know our grandma. You know what I mean? But that's just hella people. Everybody got an uncle. He just drunk as a motherfucker. Don't be doing shit. So it's these different products, but it's a reason that we in these different characters. Yeah, everybody got a blood cousin and a crib cousin.
I got a crib cousin.
GD cousin, a BD cousin. You know, so, but underneath all of that is like an attempt at us really being like fully functioning human beings in society. And that's what the humanity in the movie is what touched me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yeah, so-and-so a crackhead, but that's your uncle. That's your cousin.
That's your cousin, bro.
You know what I'm saying? If you from St. Louis, you really love some geeks. Yeah. Even whether you selling drugs or not, everybody got a relationship. At the end of the day, we all people. You know what I'm saying? Too. And it's like we all started off in these different schools as children, and then we slowly become these fucked up niggas. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's just like,
well, no, when you talk about like the public school, the prison pipeline, they talk about it's the same company that make the prison food make the school. Jail food. Yeah, you know what I mean? Make the schools public school. Food or whatever. Yeah. So it's like even thinking about it like that, even off appearances.
Yeah, even if it is different meals, it's like, yeah, why my kid eating this shit?
Can't nobody else prepare our food? I don't want my food coming from the same place where they sending off the jail food.
They gonna put it in a Chuck E. Cheese box and give it to us.
Come on, man.
Same pizza.
Same shit, bro. So it's sad. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, you gotta feel like it's not a conspiracy that we have enough money in this country to fix the issues that neighborhoods have. And not just black neighborhoods, it's poor white neighborhoods, it's poor Hispanic neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people in America without. You know,
and we so got the most.
And we got the most.
And that's how you know it's an agenda, bro. Sense. Like I was listening to shout out to the guy. He sent me I can't think of the little presidential candidate name. Evive something. I don't know. Vivek.
Yeah, I sent you the Twitter. Well, but yeah, with him, it's not even Twitter anymore. It's X.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Shit's changing rapidly. But either way it goes.
Rest in peace, Twitter.
They was talking about like the government, different things that people be doing or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And basically, it's like they start talking about being what they own over there in what a war
in Africa,
in Ukraine.
Okay,
and it's just like this really some shit that America trying to do.
Yes.
They trying to like get NATO and add niggas to, you know what I'm saying,
Yes.
and change the boundaries.
On
they trying to checkmate Russia to where it's like, yeah, bitch ass nigga forever. And he said something that I'll never forget until I get dementia or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And that the Vivek dude, he might have almost got my vote, low key, but he was like, nah, he didn't say it. The other dude said it. Elon. We have a monopoly on war. You know what I'm saying? On killing. We have a monopoly, to use their word. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, even in free market, like, everybody be trying to keep the whole thing, these conspiracies, this big RICO finna be the biggest RICO ever. This company, I can't think of the company that we talking about. Yeah, it's gonna be the biggest RICO ever because they did a bunch of shit and they cheating, but everybody cheating, but it's like a way to cheat. It's like, I don't know, I'm kind of getting all over the place, but it's capitalism, and a lot of us can't accept capitalism, but then it gets to a point where capitalism goes too far, and that's what we talked about with the government, where it's like, we have a monopoly on killing, but all of the voting and all that shit is just so we could be like, okay, well, how do we make it to where we feel okay with that? In a way, I'm fucking it up.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
No, you're saying exactly what it is, because it's like we have become. I listen to some of them Robert Kennedy Jr. when he was
building on some deep shit.
What's the barbershop? Matt Halfa.
Shout out to bro.
Yeah, but basically,
on the show.
He was just talking about being we're a permanent surveillance state, and as a permanent surveillance state, you know what I mean, like. It's a shame how far we are behind in education, healthcare, secondary education, climate change, like all these different things that like we have the capabilities to improve our life. We're not doing in order to just be a bully. You know what I mean? Across the police, we are policing the world.
But that put it into perspective, though.
That is crazy.
We have a monopoly on death, on killing.
Yes.
We have a monopoly on that, and so Russia. We in that point now with them where it's like that's all we got for real. So all the other shit is fake for that reason. Yeah. And it hit when he said that, it like click. You know what I'm saying? I hit a level when he said that shit. You know what I mean?
Because we grew up products of that. We grew up, you on your family side, before you was born, you had to deal with gun violence. Like its counterparts in our country don't deal with gun violence in the same way that we do.
Yeah, Europe, you know I mean? All these other places.
I'm just saying, even in our country, if you grew up in Ladue, you didn't deal with gun violence the way we do.
Right, yeah. That's not a real thing. Maybe somebody shot themselves and got the insurance money or some shit like that.
Totally different. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Then your cousin and your uncle dying. We both got uncles that was dead before we was even born. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, what are you supposed to do with that kind of information?
They didn't even get to become men. You know what I'm saying? I'm older than what my uncle would have been. Where he lived to be.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
So we older than Tupac now. We older than Biggie.
Yeah, they never, like you said, to that point, they never became men. Our neighborhoods are filled with those stories. Our families, to your point, our actual families. Those people aren't junkies.
Yeah, he got grandkids.
Those are sons. Those are daughters. You know what I'm saying? Those are uncles. Those are cousins, like you say. So he's like, how it's so hard for us to have a community. And it made me think about shout out to the illest nigga from Nebraska, man, Terrance Crawford.
Yeah, shout out. Omaha stand up, baby.
Omaha ain't sweet.
Nah, Omaha like baby St. Louis.
It ain't sweet.
Shit. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
With an LA vibe, like Kansas City meets St. Louis. That's kind of how Omaha feel. Like they act like Kansas City niggas a little bit. They look like St. Louis. Some shit. They
act like St. Louis niggas.
I don't know. It's all over the place. But either way it goes, shout out to him for winning that. But life is so fleeting, bro. Like it's so quick. And I read books from intellectuals from time periods before we was alive. You know what I'm saying? Like your W.B. Du Bois and you different people of the day. And it's like they got the same struggle. It's like that's why the movie hit different. Because it's like back to that every day you wake up, it's the same shit. It's the I'm back in the bed.
How could it not be? You don't got no grocery stores in your neighborhood. You don't got no parks in your neighborhood. It's not safe for you to walk around and meet your neighbors. How could you not just go through your normal 1-2 home here, back there, boom, boom, boom? Yeah. You can't go get no salad. From where?
Real talk.
If you stuck in your neighborhood and you could be working hard, paying taxes, do X, Y, Z, you
gonna
can't
hit that White Castles, bro. You gonna hit the McDonald's,
bro.
And they gonna put putting the shit in. They putting the shit in the chicken,
man. Come on, man.
It's in the chicken. Don't eat the chicken.
They cloned Tyrone. They cloned us, bro.
We gotta stop eating the chicken, bro.
So it's like, as a person, how do you Like you talked about building better habits. How do you not be programmed?
Yeah, and it's
how
tough,
do you
bro.
live outside the program?
And it's bigger for me. And the reason what would inspire me is like that I want to break the cycle for the kids, bro.
Right.
Because I'm like, we live time watching them get infected with the evil. Shout out to Hov. You know what I'm saying?
I'd like to build on that real quick. Kanye West the third, Travis Scott dropped an album.
Oh, damn.
Is he not?
Kanye West the third. Who the second?
Drake.
Oh, damn.
Is he not?
Kanye just Nicki Minaj now. All these niggas his sons.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
is he not though? You know what I mean? Like on some real shit. He's doing like his cosplay and Kanye. And either way, point being, it's just that like you talk about
respect, Travis. We need some beats.
Yeah, you talk about the influence. You know what I'm saying? We the fourth, but you talk about the influence. It's just like that's what we got to put out there is a positive influence, and it's like. It's hard. I understand what Malcolm X was saying when it's like, we can't look to our entertainers, but it's like in the situation that we in this country, in the program that we under, because he didn't even understand the program that he was under. They fucking killed him. Mm-hmm. I get to have the knowledge and the awareness and the information about his life. Malcolm X didn't grow up looking up to Malcolm X. You know what I'm saying? His shit would have been hella different, I'm sure. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But it's just like to that point. How do we as black people use our platform, use our position to help just inspire? Because like LeBron started the school, he really making a difference.
Yeah, he is.
It's a tangible, giving them somewhere to real live. Difference. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And that's what we got to keep doing. Shout out to Jaylen Brown.
Shout out to JB.
We got to protect Jaylen Brown at all costs. I wouldn't have said that on TV in front of the white folks, but I feel you though. Maybe you need to go to Atlanta and do that back where you from. Yeah. Because that's that entrepreneurial spirit. That's something Killer Mike talk about a lot. Like we been doing this shit, bro. But it's just like we all got to get on the same type of time and come together. And it's tough when, you know what I'm saying, when we under this program and heavy drugs.
Right.
Heavy everything. So.
Right.
Yeah, we got to get control. And that's why I feel like with the Tyrone movie, like. Yep. How do we get back in control of ourselves? How hard is it for you to have a discipline to lose some weight? How hard is it for you? Just all of the things that are plaguing our community. Like we really, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of things we dealing with. That's just one. Yeah. The education. Even the fact like we was talking about August 25th, we gonna clean up the streets.
August 25th, we gonna clean up the streets.
Why is it trash everywhere you look? But when we get to Tower Grove, ain't no trash though.
Why is it trash in our neighborhood?
Ain't no trash on the ground. When you get on South Kings Highway,
ain't no trash. But
you know what I'm saying?
Part of that is the situation, but part of it how we feel about ourselves.
Mm-hmm. We don't care. It's
to
trash.
Your point, we got to feel better about ourselves.
And that's what the Souls is on, bro. That's what we on. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it work out. Hopefully some people, are inspired by what we doing. But that's what LeBron, all of these great men, we all got to continue to grow and elevate to inspire the youth, bro. Because that's what it's about. That's what Malcolm X was about. Yeah. That's what Martin Luther King had a dream about. He didn't have a dream about him seeing it. We halfway dead. Real life. And we in our prime.
Real life.
But we got to do something to where we could create something that is going forward. All the other cultures are doing that except our culture.
No, I can't say that. Well, like you just said, Jay-Z is our culture.
True.
And he trying to create something. So we got to change. We just in our beginning stages.
Yeah. But we got to break the cycle though. But I am worried. I'm not going to sit up here in front because, it is some people doing great. And like you say, it's been people doing great in the past. And it could, but we got to get it to where it's normal. Right. You know what I'm saying?
But what I'm saying is like,
But you right though. I got to change my how I'm talking.
It's not going to be normal. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like... the program is on. You feel what I'm saying? Like these archetypes, that's the shit they talk about in the 70s. That's a blaxploitation movie. The Spook Who Sat by the Door. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. I take it as like, no, when you can realize that we're in the game. It's Westworld, to your point. Yeah. Westworld, now you kind of stopped watching Westworld. But what they ended up doing was, no, they're in the world. So what if the governor is a robot? Now what? Who controlling him? Mm-hmm. So it's one thing when you control people on this little map. It's another thing when we do it on a global scale, like what you talk about, which is what's going on.
And that's what Putin. That's why they the people that are trying to fight that, they get them up out of here.
Yeah. So I'm just saying that to say, like, just even within the black community, we can't even agree upon the music that we want to listen to and promote, because we're not the only ones in the room. Black people not running the music industry. We're not the only ones who say what's hot in rap. So to your point, it is real niggas that saying this shit is not what it's supposed to be. Mm-hmm. But we not all the only people talking to each other. When they have their meetings, ain't no black people in the room. You know what I'm saying? To that point. You know what I mean? We're always amongst
and mixed. And if it is, it's the one that assimilates.
We're always amongst mixed company.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it's hard for us to ever really have those real true conversations, because it's like, even if you are Greek and you get to be like in a black space, 100% black, that shit is beautiful. You got to go back to work. And that shit's not that. Mm-hmm. Even if you're the lucky one that got to work at all black space, you get to work by yourself. Well, you in the 20%. 80% of us got to go back to a company that's not that. Yeah. So we can't ever like...
Motherfuckers be having clout off the ability to assimilate into the program. You know what I'm saying? And, I mean, and I get it. We all got bills. We all got to survive. You know what I'm saying? But we got to kick that shit back and make it count to something that's like bigger than just how your closet look, or like how many trips you went on.
Start with your family.
You know what I'm saying? It's easy to check. Yeah, it's easy to check out. Just do that only. But like you said, LeBron a billionaire. He done put a school. Yeah, some people might feel like, even with Jason. Shout out to Jason. He came back. You know, anybody, it's people that have the nerve to complain about what he should do, what he shouldn't do. Man. It's like, bro, what y'all doing? So that's the challenge, bro. Like, do something. That's why we picking up the trash. We not the richest nigga ever.
Nope.
But shit, we could pick some motherfucking trash up off the ground and get it together. And you know what I'm saying?
We can do some normal shit. And we can drop some hot shit. Album August 16th. 25th.
We could look out for these babies, bro.
You know what I'm saying? August 25th, the album, you know? So
Return of the Gods. 20,000 hours, bro. We've been on this trek for a long time.
I want to send a special shout out.
Say that fast 3 times.
A special shout out to my boy, the young guy, the firstborn in the clique, Jameson.
Shout out to Jameson, man. Shout out to Jameson.
Shout out to Kelsey. Shout out to Julian. The whole Davis clan. You know, we got our first baby in the gang now. So I got to make Jameson some baby clothes. He's the first person that's ever made me feel like, okay, I got to get the babies together. So I appreciate you, Jameson, for inspiring me, you know. But he was watching the last episode. I talked to him on FaceTime, and he was watching. He was soaking up the knowledge. So,
watching all our moves.
You know what I'm saying? He was soaking up the knowledge. So.
And that's something you people got to be more aware of, is that, you know, people watching. Whether it's Big Brother and all these conspiracies, but even beyond that,
whether
it's these kids, bro. It's these kids. They watching. Because they doing what we doing. They dress like how y'all dressing. You know what I'm saying? They coming how y'all coming. They shooting at niggas because y'all was shooting at niggas, bro.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? All this shit that we doing, you said we in the cycle. We got to be aware that you can't be a certain kind of woman and then want your daughter to be a different kind of black woman. You got to be that. Mm-hmm. Now, we all got people who, you know, break the mold, and you know what I'm saying? But it's like, make it easier for them to get to where they need to get to.
Yeah.
And that start with us. Like, it's time for us to step up. It even hit me like a millennial running for president. It's our time. It's time for us to step up.
Yeah.
It's time for us to make the world what we gonna make it, lead the impact we gonna make, or get the fuck out the way and waste your time. You know what I'm saying? But it's going. It's elapsing. You know what I'm saying? We only gonna get so many times. Even when you in the simulation, before they put some new characters in where you was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, either we gonna help them new characters flourish and make it count, or we not.
Or we'll be gone.
You know, and that's what it's looking like. And that's what scared me. We looking like endangered species out here.
Because in American history, you can live out and have a whole culture and then not exist anymore. Put that on the floor.
Get a whoop. What's that? What you were saying now?
You can have existed in American history and then, you know, be wiped out when you look at the indigenous people here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
for sure.
Illinois were a whole people. They had mounds and
Missouri
they did
was probably some people. Kansas was some people. Oklahoma was some people.
All this other stuff. And they danced and they had songs and they wrote
Chick-fil-A's
stories.
And goddamn, you know what I mean?
So, you know, it's real life, you know? So that's why we even want to talk about what's going on in our culture and continue to shine a positive light on it because it deserves that. You know what I mean? And we're not in control of everything else that is. So like you said, we take accountability for what we can control. And this is what we want to do with our time. You know what I mean? So it's build with the people. You know, so... You know, overall, like we said, shout out to the whole cast, director, everybody. They cloned Tyrone.
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah, that joint was fire.
Shout out to Jamie Foxx, baby. Get healthy, man. Come on
man.
back. We need you.
You know, so
we need you.
Other than that, is that good?
I want to say, Super, I love you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I got your son, bro. You know, to the best of my ability. I know a lot of people who know me know what the fuck going on or whatever the case may be, but that's another case of somebody who's very intelligent. You know what I'm saying? Like, my first friend ever, even though we family, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, your intentions don't always match up with your actions and what you end up doing and leaving out here. And you could be very much so misunderstood. But, so I'm not even, I mean, I guess I could just be cliche and be like, free, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's deeper than that.
But, you know, overall, I just want bro to grow and reach a point of healing for himself, bro. But until we meet again, bro, I got your son, bro.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Yeah, man. I want everybody that I know to find peace. You know what I mean? Because peace, we can't live without it. You know what I mean? And we've been living so long without it, we don't even expect it. And I feel like when we feel it, sometimes we run away from it. You know what I mean? So find the peace in your life. You know what I mean? That might, for some people, that might be getting a physical together. For some people, that might be not texting that girl because your real girl is on your head and that's not what you need to be doing. For some people, that's saving their money and staying in the fucking house. You know what I'm saying?
And all that could be encompassed with one word, and that's discipline. That's the hardest thing to do, to apply your knowledge to yourself.
So...
You know, so try your best to do that. Stay on your square. Do what you know. Do your own research. You know what I'm saying?
Research, man.
From the coolest aliens on the north side. We out.
Free Super, free the dolphins, free the sharks.
Peace.
Yeah.